good morning. Chuck here with Appledrains. You know, we talk a lot about cleaning drains because it's very important to make sure you maintain your system. What we're doing here is we're cleaning a downspout drain. This line goes all the way around to the back. It picks up a sump pump. So this line is very important. It must be maintained in order for it to work properly. You can see the cable spinning here. And what happens is, the way the machine works, this reel contains about 120 feet of spring-wound cable. The machine keeps turning. We send the cable down the line. If there's a blockage, the end of the cable stops, but the machine keeps turning. It builds up enough tension because this is spring-wound that the end of the cable will spin and cut the roots, or it'll stop. If it stops, we know the line is broken or collapsed. At that point, we need to dig it up and make a repair, or at least see what's going on. So while the machine is running in the line, it's always good to put your garden hose in here and get a flow of water. And what we're trying to do is make sure that we've got a good clean line that runs all the way out to the street. We installed this drain about, maybe 6 years ago. And again, it starts back here in the back. You can see there's a catch basin here, kind of covered up. And the sump pump comes across and ties into this line as well. So this line's a really important drain to maintain if you want to keep that crawl space dry. Let's go out front and see if we have a flow of water. I can hear the cable. It's just underneath of these tree roots. So we should be able to get a flow here pretty soon. So you can see we're just starting to get a flow of water, and nice and muddy. That's all from that catch basin in the back that's been picking up a lot of debris. So we need to clean that catch basin out. But this is looking really good. Good strong flow. We'll pull that cable back and we'll clean the other side as well. So usually there's 2 drains on the home for the downspout. Usually 2 downspout lines, one on each side of the house. They pick up more than one downspout. We installed this line not too long ago, and you can still see the trench is still kind of recovering here. This was really a bad section of area. You see the difference in sod as we walk. But this line comes all the way back and picks up a footer tile system where we waterproof this garage. And you can see the gravel right here. The water had been flooding down that hill and coming straight into the garage. So we went ahead and put gravel perforated pipe, catch basins, all the way out. This gravel runs all along the back side of the garage, comes all the way over. We waterproof this wall as well, and there's a sump pump here. This pump lifts the water up and sends it back around to that main drain. You can see all the downspouts that tie into it. We just asked the homeowner how it works. Said it's working great. So we know that this system's in good working order. But these guys are pretty good. They maintain their system. And I can hear the cable in this line. See if you can hear it. So we're doing really good on this line. So we're also going to check the crawl space sump pump. And you can see it's kind of a small opening down here. We'll crawl in. Won't be much light in here. But we'll check that pump and see how well it's working. So yeah, this pit's really dry. So I think it's working, but we need to lift up that switch, that float, and just see. There's no power to the pump. So let me get an extension cord and make sure that it is an electrical problem and not the pump. So I plugged it into a cord that we've been using outside, and let's just see if we hear that pump kick on. Oh yeah. Sounds good. Let's get a garden hose and make sure that that pump's not frozen. Just going to pour some water in here. So I put the garden hose in here. We'll fill up that pit. Let's see if that pump's working actually, or if it's frozen. We'll just let it fill up. You can see the float down there. As it fills up, the float rises, and it should kick on the pump and suck this water out. I hear the pump kicking on. You can see that water going down. So beautiful. It's working great. We installed footer tiles in here about 6 or 7 years ago. Put the sump pump and sump pit down in here. It comes up, goes out through the wall and ties into that downspout drain. Everything's working great. So everything's working really good here. We checked that sump pump, checked these lines where we waterproofed this wall. We actually brought gravel to grade here on this one because of this hill. You can see the hill behind me. This water just pours over here. Needed a place to go. Everything's working really good. Sump pump works. It's an electrical problem. Needed to get that repaired. But all the drains are working really well. So, this customer, really great. Dr. Raj, he's a cancer doctor, so maybe that's why they do such good maintenance, because they know preventative things can really save money or they can be really costly if you don't do them. But I'm so grateful that he does these things, because they spent quite a bit of money here. If everyone would do this, there probably wouldn't be a business. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.